อีกคนนึงนะครับที่ต้องพูดถึงนะคือ Paul Ambrose ครับผมเขาเป็นคนที่ซูเปอร์ฮิวแมนมากๆเขาชนะ Ironman มาแล้วถึง20 ครั้ง Ironman คือการว่ายน้ำ4 กิโลวิ่งอีก 43 ปั่นจักรยานอีก 190 เพราะฉะนั้นสุดยอดเขาชนะมาแล้ว 20 ครั้งเราไปรู้จัก Paul Ambrose กันดีกว่าครับอีกหนึ่งคนที่เป็นแชมเปี้ยนไตรกีฬาในประเทศออสเตรเลีย Paul Ambrose เป็นหนึ่งในนักกีฬาที่ผู้ผลิตจักรยานรายใหญ่ของอิตาลี Bianchi เป็นผู้ให้การสนับสนุนในการแข่งขันไตรกีฬา Ambrose ชนะเลิศในการแข่งขัน Ironman มาถึง 3 ครั้งด้วยกันและยังได้ชัยชนะในการแข่งขัน Ironman อีก 20 ครั้งที่ประเทศสหรัฐอเมริกาและยุโรป
และขณะนี้ผมนั่งอยู่กับผู้ชายที่ได้ฉายาว่าเป็น Ironman ตัวจริงนะฮะคนนี้ถือว่าเป็นนักกีฬาระดับท็อปคนหนึ่งของโลกเลยก็ว่าได้นะครับ Mr. Paul Ambrose Hi Paul
Hey mate
Welcome to Thailand
Oh yeah
Now first of all I was impressed with your credentials You're Ironman champion 3 times
Yeah
Tell us how did you get into this business
Into the sport
Yeah into the sport
It's a long process but yeah, I started off as a kid swimming in Australia. It's a very common sport for kids in Australia to start up with and growing. And yeah, I just did a small race. It wasn't an Ironman. It was a really short event with a friend from school. And then just progressed from there. I did years of just doing like lots of short races and then just like enjoying the sport and watching all the other sports evolve, like the shorter distance, the middle distance, and the fulls. And basically, it just was a natural progression. So with age, I just slowly went up with the distances, and I felt like I got the most out of the shorter ones. And then I kind of stepped up to the Olympic, and then the half Ironmans, and now half and fulls. I'm kind of sticking with mostly, but I still like to experience it all. But yeah, I've just been going with age basically as a natural progression.
I see. How do you schedule your practice, your training?
For me, it's a full-time job. So
Wow, really?
Yeah, my training is like anyone who has like a 9-to-5 job. I'll get up in the morning. I'll spend a couple of hours devoted to my swim training, and then I'll get out on the bike and spend 4 to 6 hours of focused on my bike riding, and then an hour or 2 of focused on my running. And then some of the days change where I might do a gym session or something, but it's very structured where it's like a job. I've got certain goals for each day.
And this is 24 hours every day.
Yeah, so
Whole year
at
round.
the night it doesn't give you a lot of energy to do much else, so it's just resting and then training again.
What time do you get up?
Most mornings about 6 in the morning.
And what time do you go to bed?
I go to bed about 9:30.
Wow, good boy.
Yeah.
And just curious, how about drinking, partying, socializing? Is that also part of?
Yeah, I do it. It's not as often as, say, a worker would just go out on the weekends. Mine are scheduled like my training, so I'll have a goal race and I'll train very hard for it, and then once that's completed, I'll then go out and party and celebrate and then wind down for a week or so and then build up. So I'm not missing out. I've got to wait and be patient for my fun times ahead. So.
I see. Thank you, Paul.
Not a problem.
Hey, great luck.
Thank
good
you.
luck. All right.
Cheers.
Take care.
มาถึงคนสุดท้ายนะครับผมผู้ที่พิชิตเหรียญทองไตรกีฬาระดับโลกนะ2 ปีซ้อน Casey Munro ครับผม Casey Munro อดีตนักปั่นจักรยานมืออาชีพของทีมชื่อดังในอังกฤษ Rapha Condor Sharp ซึ่งก่อนหน้านี้ Munro ได้เข้าร่วมกับทีม Pendragon และยังเป็นสมาชิกของ South African Konica Minolta และ Drapac Porsche Development Program แต่ในปี 2555 มันโรได้ผันตัวเองมาเป็นนักไตรกีฬาซึ่งในปัจจุบันเขามีแคโรไลน์ สเตฟเฟนนักไตรกีฬาสาวมืออาชีพชาวสวิตเซอร์แลนด์ผู้พิชิตเหรียญทองในรายการแข่งขันไตรกีฬาระดับโลก2 ปีซ้อนเป็นคู่หูในการแข่งขันไตรกีฬาระดับโลกรายการต่างๆอีกด้วยครับ
และขณะนี้ผมยืนอยู่กับนักกีฬานะครับระดับท็อปคนหนึ่งของออสเตรเลียนะครับคุณเคซี่มันโรHi Casey, welcome to the show. How do you enjoy Thailand so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. I love the heat here. So it's awesome to come here. We've got our backdrop here, the beautiful
Yeah,
beach, got swimming
beautiful.
pools.
Ah.
You can't beat it. And coming here compared to Australia, we actually have, everyone thinks Australia is really hot, but the water's actually quite cold.
Yes,
So,
I've been to
Bundaberg.
Bundy, yeah, beach.
Yep.
Man,
Cold.
water's cold.
Yeah, compared
I mean,
to here, it feels like a spa.
beautiful, but when you get in the water, whoa,
Freezing.
yeah.
Exactly right.
Let me ask you about cycling. How did you get into cycling and become world champions?
I started when I was a little kid. In Australia, we have just like little development things for kids to learn how to ride a bike, and it started that way. And then if you really like it, then you go into the racing. And
I see.
so I started when I was 9 years old, and then started racing when I was 10, and continued up until a couple of years ago, and now into the triathlons.
Ah, okay. Now the bike you use in the race is a road bike,
Yep.
correct? Anything special about the bike that gives you the advantage over the competitors?
No, everyone pretty much knows the
I see.
advantages. So we've all got the best stuff, but we're all on a level playing field because we're all finding whatever's the best, and we're looking for that advantage. By the time you get it, everyone's got it. So
I see.
It's hard to get an advantage over your fellow professional.
Material-wise, everyone's it's equal. Now, how about psychologically? How do you prepare yourself physically and psychologically for a race?
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of the training. When I'm doing it, I'm not only training my body, I'm also thinking about how my mind's going to be when I am racing. So after I've done a few races, I know how hard it is, and I think about, all right, what will I do when I get to that point?
I see.
So when it really starts to hurt, how will my mind be? And I try and put little triggers in there that when I'm training, I can use, and then when I get to a race, I'll then draw on them and hopefully get through it, and victory.
I see. All right. Well, anyway, good luck on the race,
Thank
the
you.
event tomorrow,
Yep.
and enjoy Thailand.
Fantastic, thank you.
All right, Casey Munro.